Thank you. Yes, we're at David Haye's gym here in Vauxhall. This is where he's been preparing for the big fight. This is where he'll be later on after his public workout. Now, what a lot of people might not know about David Haye is that he doesn't eat meat. He has a plant-based diet. Now, I'm pleased to say his nutritionist, Aidan Goggins, is here with me. Tell us then, why does he have a meat-free diet and how does he benefit?
So what I tell the athletes I work with is they need to consider themselves as a high-performance sports car, where typical sports nutrition is like the fuel that goes into the engine. But with an athlete like David, we need to look at the actual engines of our cells with the wear and tear that's occurred over the years. And it's the plant foods that actually work to maintain and to improve how our cells actually function. So with a plant-based diet, we adapt better, we recover better, and ultimately we perform better, especially with athletes in their later career. So when I started working with David initially, when he was on the meat diet, what we found was when we measured was his muscle breakdown levels and cell stress levels were so high, it was as if he was doing an ultra marathon in his training sessions. And no wonder he was not able to adapt and he wasn't able to recover from this. When we then designed a very specific plant-based diet, which includes foods like, say, these broccoli sprouts here, which are really rich in a nutrient called sulforaphane, which stimulates our cells' recovery systems. Or we've got dark chocolate. We've all heard that dark chocolate is good for us. It reduces stress and inflammation. This one here we've actually sourced from Belgium. It's the only chocolate in the world that has an EU health claim. The same with turmeric, a really potent anti-inflammatory, but only when you combine it with some like black pepper and olive oil, and then we make juices out of it. It's this kind of very clever and purposeful diet that we've created with Dave, and we use it with his team here and chefs in a special head club in Chelsea called Kicks. And basically the proof is in how Dave is feeling, and not just how he's feeling or how I'm telling him to eat, but everything we do is monitored through blood work.
So you take his blood and that tells you if this diet is working?
Yeah, we do very advanced blood tests of all health, metabolic, nutrition markers. We measure every single nutrient and we measure how well he's able to recover and perform. So as I said, when David's muscle breakdown levels were measured at the start, they were through the roof, about 10 to 20 times what you would see in a rugby player. Now they've dropped by 95%. His anabolic hormone profile is in the top 5% of athletes, and his inflammation levels and his metabolic health is what you would find in a 20-year-old. So even though David is 37 years of age, his biological age is more like 10 years younger, and that's how we know that he's able to perform still at the ability that he used to.
Great stuff. Aidan, thank you very much. So there we are, no meat in David Haye's diet, but plenty of power behind that punch, no doubt, come Saturday.